Hey everybody, Tmac here for this edition of Officiating on the Big Screen. This week, we take a look at Yes Dear. And Mike O'Malley, he's got guts to take on this role as an umpire. Let's take a look. Well, it's ugly from the start as our plate umpire has a hat backwards. He does have a nice shirt that probably is indicative of the times, a number on it. It looks like it's a cotton poly blend, which doesn't breathe all that well. Going to be tough for those summer games. It'll soak up the sweat.
You think they're going to start the game?
Probably right after you say play ball.
He has a nice relationship with the catcher. You always want to build your relationships with the catcher, talk to him. Unfortunately, you don't want the catcher telling you what to do. It's a dead giveaway. But once we get the ball in play, we get underway. Got some big problems here with this strike call. It's not a bad strike three mechanic, but for strike one, not so good. Strike two, very similar. We're going out to the left side, doing a Jim Joyce. We're also on the wrong side of the catcher. We're in that kill zone. You're going to get concussed. His arms are out. You're going to get hit on the arm. The shin guards are on the outside. And then we never really want to let a manager or a head coach come out of the dugout into the dirt circle and dispute balls and strikes. Maybe we got fooled on that pitch because the catcher's tugging it a little. However, we want to give him a big stop sign and keep him out there, but we're playing this for comedy, and it's actually not too bad.
What the hell are you doing? Those weren't strikes.
Yes, they were. The ball was right over the plate.
After he caught the ball and moved it into the strike zone.
What?
As he catches the ball, he moves it.
Are you doing that? Well, cut it out. Okay, problem solved.
As we continue, we have a little fan interaction, which is kind of boring, to be honest with you. Let's get to the baseball. Who has been on the amateur field and had a play, this base umpire's way out of position, and had him go, "You make the call"? I have, and let me tell you what, it makes for a very interesting post-game discussion. If we're going to do that to you on the field, they're probably calling the assigner throwing you under the bus. So try not to work with those guys, right? But there's retribution for that. We'll get to that in a second. So he makes the call. Right or wrong, who knows? But we know one thing, that we can always say play ball and get the game going again. So the fans here, they're pretty ruthless. They're not going to be happy one way or the other. But as we continue,
Got any more of that Gatorade?
Mike O'Malley in his first game here, he's a little tired. So he's leaning on the catcher. We recommend not putting your hands all over the catcher. In this day and age, the catcher might get upset. And this, it looks like an over 30 or an over 40 game of some sort. So then the base umpire on this play is in good position, and he's in the screen just because, and we get a play at the plate. So our plate umpire has dropped his mask at this time because we want to put our mask face down on the dirt to make sure all that dirt gets on our face so we get as many pimples as we possibly can. And this is retribution. This is what we've all wanted to do when the base umpire shoves it up our you-know-what, and he points to us and throws us under the bus. This is what you do. You point right back at him at that whacker, and you let him make the call, just like he did to you on those close plays.
What? I'm supposed to have your back, but God forbid I need an extra pair of eyes, huh? Come on, look closely at what are you going to do about this, huh? Do you want to score? What is that? Are you going to do something?
So overall, this is not a terrible scene. It's a pretty hilarious scene if you watch it, if you're into the umpiring thing. But as far as the umpiring goes, the shin guards and all that, this is really, really ugly. I'm giving Mike O'Malley in this role a D-. Not even close to what we're doing. He's in trouble. He might get hurt with his arms. He's probably not going to be umpiring long with that type of style. Until next time, where we go back to officiating on the big screen, happy umpiring, everyone.